prophet, psychic. Y'all know the way I like to do it. Coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, I sort of mentioned this a couple of times in the video I made yesterday when I was talking about Serena is much more than just her great physique. And what I mentioned was that the Williams sisters, their level of play that they brought in 18 or more years ago, it totally changed the men's game and the women's game. The women's game and the men's game. And I told y'all that Wikipedia actually mentions this. That they mention, Wikipedia says that the Williams sisters ushered in a level of athleticism that forever changed the women's game. But I'm taking it even further, people, that it also changed the men's game. Now, some people may say, how did it change the men's game? Or can you really verify that? You know what? Have I actually talked to somebody or heard a man say, oh, I looked at, or have I heard Nadal say, I looked at the Williams sisters and, oh man, so I decided to run after everything and do the hit off one leg and hit back foot, hit off the back foot, hit off the front foot, sort of break the traditional way of just stepping into the ball in a very traditional way. I haven't heard a man say that in men's tennis, but I'm just telling you that after the Williams sisters brought that new level of athleticism into the tennis game, it sort of just naturally just happened. I mean, you know how men watch women's tennis too, so I just think it just naturally happened. But let me go back to the women's thing here. For sure, the Williams sisters, the athleticism that they brought in the women's tennis, it forced ATP trainers to train the women differently. Because the Williams sisters, man, they could do things like, like I said, hit off the back leg, off the front leg, run to the side, do a split, get up, hit the ball off the split. You didn't see that type of thing in tennis before the Williams sisters came. So I wanted to do this video just separately. I know I've already mentioned this. I just wanted to do it separately so that, to make sure the Williams sisters get credit for how they changed the game, forever changed the game. They changed the training of the game. They changed how women physiques look. Women had to train to run faster. They had to train to have more agility because of the Williams sisters. They had to train to be stronger because of the Williams sisters. So I just want to bring that point up, and that's a big part of the Williams sisters' legacy, and that's the next video I'm going to be making here. Okay, people, Magic Man, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. Have a good one.
Dance. Ooh, yeah, you can dance too. But that's the way his name is